Hi, this is going to be a quick overview of the Catalyst Connect Real Estate CRM built on Zoho. When you log into the CRM, you're going to come to this home page where you can self-configure a dashboard to pull in key performance indicators or just get a summary of what's going on in your organization. You can also change the views to perhaps see your activity view of upcoming tasks or events today, pipeline by stage, etc. Up along the top are your various navigation modules. You have activity tracking where you can schedule any follow-up calls, tasks, calendar events. This integrates with Google and with Outlook, so you can sync all of these events and tasks to your phone as well. New leads can be brought in via social media, web forms, and get populated into the lead module. Through here, you'll be able to track the lead status, whether they are qualified or not. Once they are in your pipeline, you can schedule activities to call or trigger email drip campaigns to this lead until they get engaged. At that point, you can convert that lead into a contact. The contacts are your primary client base that you're going to be working with. And you can dive into a contact, and once you want to start working with them, you can actually invite them to a client portal. By clicking the status to activate their portal, the client will receive an email with login credentials to your agent portal. From here, the client can log in. The home dashboard can be configured to show announcements that are added from the CRM in the announcements module right here. We can also configure quick access links, the agent information. This is the user who owns the contact record in the CRM. Their contact information will show up over here. And then on the settings screen, you'll be able to add in a video that you'd like to feature on the home screen. The next thing that the client will do if they're looking to purchase a property is go here to the Profile tab. They can enter in their primary contact information if it needs to be updated. They can add a spouse or significant other if they are part of that property search. And then they can fill out the property profile. This is just to give the agent an idea of what type of property they are looking for. All of this information, of course, will sync back to the contact record. So if we dive into Tony Stark's record over here, we can see all of the contact information with Tony Stark. We can see that he's interested in purchasing a property. So we've opened up a deal record for him. This is the property profile that he's looking at. And as an agent, you can then go into his deal, and we can start to associate properties to this deal that Tony may be interested in. So if I look here, we can see that overall his search is actually in the offer stage. He's found a property that he wants to transact. If we look down here at the related properties, we can see the properties that we've associated to his record that he may be interested in purchasing. If we want to show another property, we can actually just go over here to the properties table. And here a list of the properties that are already in the system and associated to existing deals. If we want to add a new one, the agent can come in over here, type in the address for the property associated to Tony Stark's deal, and then that property is going to show up here under the search tab in that client profile. So no more emailing back and forth of property links. The agent can put in those properties, associate them to Tony's deal. Those properties will show up over here. At this point, Tony can come in here to view the details of that property. It's going to pull in all of the property details from Zillow automatically, so the agent doesn't have to type out everything. If the client would like to view the property on Zillow, they can just click this link to open the Zillow record. They can update the property status of if they like it or not. They can add their notes to this particular property. And the clients also have the option of searching for their own properties. So they can take a look at all the properties in a map view. We can go down to street level, satellite view, and take a look at the neighborhood as well. They also have the ability to search for properties through Zillow, so we can type in a state and city over here. The portal is going to search Zillow for all available properties. They can click on a particular property record, it's going to bring up that property over here. They can view an image gallery. They can save the property, which adds this property back to the CRM and associates it with their deal. This way the agent knows if there are additional properties that that client would like to go and view. When it comes time to actually transact a property, the client can choose a property, update the status that they would like it. It's going to move that property over to the transaction tab. And this is where we can track now the actual sale through the different sales stages. All of these sales stages are completely customizable by the agent, as well as the helper text that populates up so that they can inform their clients of what's going on in the process. The property details get mapped over, and then any documents associated with this transaction will be synced between the deal record in the CRM and the client portal. So once again, no more hunting through email to find documents. Any attachments that need to be shared can be uploaded to the deal, and they'll be available for the client up here, or vice versa. The client can upload documents that will then get synced with the deal module in Zoho. Of course, we can use Zoho's mail merge functionality to pre-populate contracts through mail merge. This can save the agents a lot of time, and if your area permits electronic signatures, we can even send those contracts out for electronic signature. There are a few other features that we've built in. The ability for the realtor to add in vendors, so perhaps there's a network of contractors or property appraisers that they would like to refer business to. They can add those vendors in over here into the CRM, and these will show up as resources for that client in the client portal. So if they need to get a termite inspection, they'll have a recommended list of folks to contact, where they'll be able to view the full details of that particular vendor. We also have the ability for that client to easily send referrals to this agent by just typing in the referral information here, which will then add a contact record to the CRM. Now, this solution comes with text messaging automation as well. So if you'd like to text message a particular contact, you can actually do that directly through the browser, and all text messages will get logged to that contact record. So here you can see that I've sent a text message to Tony Stark, and we can see the text message conversation history directly on this contact's record. We also have the ability to send emails out of the system, both ad hoc emails as well as a drip campaign. And here we can see if this email's been delivered, and will tell us whether he's opened it or not as well. If I'd like to send a new text message, I can just click this Chrome extension, and it's going to pull up that particular contact record. And we have the ability to send picture messages. We can have text message templates that can go out. We can send group messages to a group of contacts, and have some workflow automation so that if someone types a certain message, we can reply back with a automated response as well. The system's also going to come pre-populated with a number of email templates. This is going to be particularly helpful when you launch your nurture campaigns. Once a property is being transacted and Tony's owned that property for a period of time, the agent can choose to trigger a drip campaign. And what the system will do is every month it's going to fetch the property valuation data from Zillow for that property that belongs to Tony. This is going to be a very effective way for agents to then have a monthly newsletter that will let them know what's going on in that city or the neighborhood. We can then show that homeowner any change metrics that we'd like on that property. For instance, we'll be able to pull in the 30-day change or market conditions that have changed to see if they're ready to upgrade their home, and give them a little bit of information of what's going on in the real estate market in their area. I welcome the opportunity to dive into a deeper demo. Please feel free to reach out to us at catalystconnect.com. Thanks a lot.